Good morning all. Don't know if you can see me, to be honest. It's Monday morning. Just going to get some diesel because we are nearly out. But no, we've got about half a tank. Yeah, no, we have actually got about half a tank of diesel, but yeah, we'll get filled up and I'll see you out on the road. So, you join me down on the South Circular of London. Motorbike's nice and loud. Yeah, we're on our way into Lewisham. We are actually, well, just under a mile from the job now. Well, we've been battling through that little tiny bit of traffic. Yeah, just clear these lights now. I think the lanes, do they come in? I think at the bridge it comes down to one lane. I'm pretty sure of it. If not, then we are definitely going to want, because I don't know the actual road layout properly. I've been past it loads of times, but I don't exactly remember how the turning is. It may be that I need to take the centre of the road and take two lanes, or I may need to go far or right on the right hand lane to well, you know, to make the swings, because of that trailer is going to cut in quite a bit on that corner because it is literally a 90-degree angle. Left hand turn. I am busting for a wee, I do apologise. Oh dear. That's the only trouble with coming into London. When you need to go to the toilet, there's never, literally never anywhere to stop. You just keep going until you get to your job. It's horrible trying to concentrate as well, as I'm sure some of you already know if you're drivers. That's about it really. The lorry inside's looking pretty clean and tidy. On the outside it's not looking too great. It has only been washed. What have I washed it? Twice? Twice I've washed it. And I've been here 7 weeks? 8 weeks? Something like that. Yeah, we just haven't got any washing facilities at all. Hadley Yard, our other depot, Ipswich, there used to be a truck wash we could use there, but that's been taken away from us. We've got nothing at Ipswich, nothing at Thetford, which doesn't really help. Yeah, definitely not ideal. Well, we're kind of being forced to go down to one lane because the bin men are out, so yeah, we're not going to have much option but to go down to one. Yeah, that bridge is definitely low, that's for sure. I am glad we are nearly there. As I say, I am absolutely breaking my bloody neck now. That was decent of him. Of all cars to hold back to give me some room to pull in, that was a BMW. So yeah, fair play to you, mate. Thank you very much. Doesn't happen often. Oh. I used to absolutely hate coming into London, but because I've done it so much with Rickabin, the previous company, it just, at the end of the day, tarmac is tarmac. Yeah, does it really matter where you are? Not really. It's just, I prefer to not be. Right, 14.6, so yeah, we should be fine. Now, I'm not going to lie, I don't actually know how high the cab is on this thing. I don't suppose it's far short of the 14.6, to be honest. We're about to find out, that's for sure. I only think, there is a, I think there's a board that tells you if you're too high. I'm not worried, by the way. It probably sounds like I'm not sure if I'm going to make it under the bridge. I know I'm going to make it under the bridge. 100% I'm going to make it. I know I'm not higher than that, but I could just, as I say, I just don't actually know exactly how high the cab is. I just know how high the trailers are that I pull. Yeah, we're going to take up 2 lanes here. It's going to upset people, but they will very soon get the message as to why I've done it. I don't know if you can see what's going on. Look, people are still coming around me and I haven't really left enough room. They're now driving in the opposite lane now to get past me. It's them few are fine because they're now in front, but I'll now get them literally sitting right next to me. Yep, they're still coming. They're like sheep. One moves and then they all move. And then you get to the point where if I'd have moved over more that way, you're gonna have to go, pal, because I need that fucking lane. If I'd have moved over that way a bit more, I'd have got them coming up the inside, and that is where the trailer is going to cut in the most. So yeah, I don't want to be doing that. Right, 14.6. Yeah, you can get under. It is tight though, to be fair, and this is where we want to be, up here. Go on, girl. Go on, girl. Do you know what? I think I might have lied. I actually think I might have been here once before, you know. Have I bought? I think I might have bought a container here. Best way. That don't look like HGV, I would say. HGVs go up the end. Yeah, definitely. And the gates are closed, so shall I? Yeah, I shall go and give them a knock or see if there's a bell or something, and we'll try and get these gates open and get in. Let's go find somebody in a bloody toilet. I'll see you in a second. Well, here we are then. Gates are just being unlocked now. So we've actually sat here for about half hour, which is fine. It means we've got half hour break in. I reckon it's going to be quite tight in here. I think like I said before, I think they're going to have to do a complete UE. We are going to have to do a proper spinny here. Right, that's us in. Just going to open some curtains. Oh, and get this load off. So, catch you in a bit. Oh, it's difficult doing this one end. Let me get all these buckles open. Well, that's the load. Alrighty then, it is now 10 past 9. It's not the worst ever, but it's certainly not the quickest ever. Now I think we're going to have a bit of a nightmare getting out of here. I think we could be waiting a little bit of time at the lights. And people are going to block that junction just there. Right, as of a reload, so far all we've been told is just start heading back towards Thetford, so yeah, I don't really know what they're going to give us. For some reason my sat nav has disconnected from my phone, which means I've got no traffic on there. We did only get half-hour break in the end, so I've got an hour and 52 minutes of drive time left. It's 99 miles, so that's 2 hours, 2:05. Yeah, we're not going to make it quite as far as Thetford, so we'll be parked on the A11 somewhere for a half-hour break. Yeah, clear the drive time. I have no idea where they're going to send us, to be honest. Not a clue. Could be that we get part of the way up the M11 and they suddenly send us across the 14 to Ipswich or Felixstowe or anywhere, I don't know. Anyway, as soon as I know, I shall get out of here now. I'll start heading out of town. It's pretty straightforward. Just South Cirque for a couple of junctions, A2, in fact it's like one junction up there, A2, M25, over Dartford or through Dartford Bridge, no, through the tunnel, through Dartford Tunnel, and yeah, straight out, up the M11, third junction and it after the tunnel. 127, A13, no, 12, yeah, A13, A127, A12, M11, so yeah, it won't be too bad. Right, so I shall get back to you in a bit then. Well, I've literally just finished my break, pulled out of the petrol station, and you actually now find me just about to roll back into the yard. So I'm actually going back to the job that I did on Friday that I told you I would show you. Oh, it's my old lorry there. It looks like it. But I need to go and change the trailer. I wasn't told to. It's my decision. I've got that low cube trailer on, the Chrome trailer, and they stacked stuff quite high last time, so yeah, I think I need something a little bit higher. That Iveco there, that was my lorry before I started working here, when I first moved up to Norfolk in fact. Yeah, that's what I was driving around in. Bloody thing. Well, I say I was driving around in it, it actually spent more time off the road than it did on the road. So yeah. Anyway, let me go and get the trailer changed and I'll come back to you in a bit. Right then, we are now loaded. It is a terrible, terrible load. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't exactly enjoy that place at all. The guy that was in front of me, he had been waiting since 11 o'clock. They let him in at 2? Yeah, about 2 o'clock. I was thinking, no, I'm going to be here for hours and hours and hours. I mean, I started at 3 o'clock this morning. It's now 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So, yeah, I'm 12 hours in already. Starting to get a bit tired. 12 hours? Meh. Yeah, I can work 15. You're quite right. I know what you're all saying and thinking. Yeah, doing a 15 hours when you're starting at 3 o'clock in the morning after doing what is that? No, that's right. I see a little sign. I wasn't 100% sure what it was. Did I come from that way? No, straight up. What was I saying? Yeah, doing a 15-hour shift if you started at 6 o'clock in the morning is a bit different to doing 15 hours when you started at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, obviously, I haven't just woke up and it's 3 o'clock. I got to wake up, sort myself out, get in the car, drive half an hour, 35 minutes-ish to work, 15-minute checks, So yeah, I left home quite early this morning. Oh dear. So anyway, as I say, we're loaded, we're on our way. That's the main thing. I'm just hoping this place is still open, because I've got on my notes something about 3 o'clock. I don't know if it's the place I've just loaded or the place I'm tipping. You're about to see the place and you will see why. If the gates are shut, we have got major issues, like big problems. I ain't getting out of there very easy. I mean, I would get out, because obviously if you can drive in you can reverse out, but yeah, it wouldn't be no easy task. We shall see. I'm going to be there like just before 10 past, or about 10 past. It's an extremely light load we've got on. It's, I'm going to say, half a load of cardboard, just flat packed cardboard. The pallet's probably way more than the actual product that I've got on, to be fair. The rest of it is empty, unused plastic bottles, all different types, like shampoo bottles. There's I don't know what there is, to be honest. I did see the shampoo bottles though. Yeah, that guy's in a bit of a rush. It's a nice straight road, admittedly, and I probably could go 50, well, you know, on the limiter maybe, but the road is very bouncy. I've got a couple of double stacks on there. I know it's light, but I've got some that are double stacked, some that are single stacked, and then there's a double stack, and I've strapped it the best I could, but you know, I'm only going just up the road. If there's any DVSA people watching, I've thrown a ratchet strap over everything, of course. We turn off in a very short mile. Keep checking the curtains just to make sure nothing's moved. I guarantee something's moved in the back. That first load, when I got there, I opened the curtain and 3 or 4 little bolts fell out. Heavy loads, like heavy pallets, by far is more stable than just stuff of, you know, empty cardboard that's just stacked up with basically no shrink wrap either, which doesn't help. Sounds like it's going to be a regular job of ours as well, running into there, picking up a couple of loads to here. Luckily it's only 15 minutes thereabouts from job to job. Yeah, it's and it's pretty much just a dead straight. You come out of the job, turn right onto the main road, follow it through the high street, turn left, just the other side of the high street, which is this road, and just follow it straight, and then turn left in this horrible little dirt track. And then you think, I'm just glad that I googled it and checked it on Street View and double checked it and triple checked it against their website, because had I not have checked and the sat nav said turn down there, I wouldn't have turned down. Dead certain I would not have turned down there. Even in a rigid, I probably wouldn't have turned down there, to be honest. But yeah, as I say, I did check, and I was 90% sure. But you know, when you look at something that you know it is right, but you look at it and you're like, is it? Did I maybe miss something when I was looking, when I was checking? We are in, I don't think I mentioned actually where we are, and I'm not going to tell you exactly where, but if you know, you know. I might have already said. Anyway, we're in Norfolk. We're actually not that far from the yard, to be fair. I don't know, 20 minutes, half hour maybe. Yeah, about half hour. Might be less. I don't really know the area that well still. I know the main routes. I don't know these little back roads though. Actually, sorry, I'll tell you, we're in Brandon. That's where we loaded out of, Brandon. We're in a little village just the other side of it. I don't even know what the village is called if I wanted to tell you. So, I've had a lot of comments about, well, where's the videos? I see a couple of people have commented on Mark's trucking page. I'm sure you're already following. Where's Will? Is he alright? Blah, 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 blah. Now, I'd like to be able to say to you, I'm going to upload regularly on a weekly basis. Every single week there'll be a video. But I'm really enjoying the job. Like really enjoying the job. Probably I'd go as far as to say it's the best job I've ever had. Certainly the best company I've ever worked for. I don't know, I just get lost in my own, it's not that I can't be bothered to record, because I can. I just get lost in my own little day, I guess. Just my own little world of just chilling, just driving, thinking about stuff. Yeah, as I say, basically just doing my day's work. So as and when something seems a little bit interesting, i.e. this job is going to, I know it's probably boring so far, it's literally just about to get interesting. Yeah, I'll record as and when. Yeah, obviously work comes way before vlogging. I stopped at that shop on the way back. I parked just there outside that poor person's house. I was dying for a drink and a bar of chocolate. Very naughty of me, wasn't it? I do like a bar of chocolate these days. What is your go-to chocolate bar? Let's have a little discussion about that. What is your go-to chocolate bar? Now, I was mad about Whisper Gold, the caramelly ones. Oh, they're gorgeous. And then I discovered Biscoff Kit Kat Chunky. They, again, are absolutely stunning. But, and I only seen them once, yesterday I was coming through London. Where was I? Wembley, Hayes sort of way. Stopped in this little shop. And they had Kit Kat Chunky that was called Black and White. My God, that thing was absolutely gorgeous. The best chocolate bar I've ever had in my life. I've never seen them anywhere else, only that shop. And they did way charge me like loads. I think it was like £2, £2.50. No, it was about £2.50 for a chocolate bar. Now, you would think I'm about to turn right, wouldn't you? Oh no, I'm going down there. It's a little unmade bloody dirt track. And you look at this and you think, I want some sort of recycling place. You sure this is right? I was driving down here. Ah, little new build. Looks like I'm going into a farm. There's no farms down here. I hope the front camera's picking up exactly as it is, how I see it. And then I see down there, if you can see what I'm looking at. And I thought, that looks a bit narrow down there, and all I can see is a gateway. I'm not getting anywhere down there. Oh, I've got to back out. I'm not turning round. Can you see the little wheelie bin? Just there on the right. We're turning right just there. Up there. It's actually... Let me take a picture for you so you can see how tight it actually is. I'll insert it on this video for you. It's still cutting in tighter, still tighter. Now it's against the trees. You definitely wouldn't want to bring a brand spanking new bloody trailer down here, I tell you. Right, anyway, just out of respect, I'm going to turn the cameras off. We're going to get this off. And I will see you on the way back out. Let's see if I get out of here without doing any damage. See you in a bit. Well, that's us all tipped then, all empty. I've just had the phone call to say, yeah, just head back, Will. It's now 4 o'clock, so that's the 13 hours so far. What's it back? About 25 minutes. So I'm a drop trailer. 13, 14. We're looking at a 14. Oh, I've got to do paperwork. Yeah, it's a 14.5 hour day, so yeah, we put a good shift in. It's literally just this country lane now, pretty much all the way back from here, which is quite nice. You can chill out a little bit. I mean, these sort of roads don't bother me at all. Obviously, when I was on the high-ab work, this was a regular occurrence, to be honest. Something like this, yeah, just take it in my stride now. It's just a tarmac as far as I'm concerned. We have got a van coming though. We need to get out of his way. Where are we going to tuck ourselves? Oh, that little gravel bit there. Look at that. It's almost like that was meant to be. Are they donkeys over there? Or are they horses? I think they're donkeys. Right, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Sorry the video's not been great. It's probably been rubbish. I don't even know why you've watched it this far, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna be really bored just editing it. So anyway, as I say, thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Stay safe, drive safe, or whatever you're doing, just be safe. And I'm gonna go and enjoy my weekend. A bit of time with the wife and kids. What am I up to this weekend? Quite a lot of nothing really. A couple of tyres to put on the wife's car. Go buy a couple of stair gates. Go and look at new cars because, well, we want to change one of the cars, her car. Well, you know, they're both our cars, but the one the wife uses, change her car for something else. And yeah, just have a bit of family time. I do like a bit of time with the wife and the kiddies. Even more so nowadays, we've got all this around us. It's absolutely beautiful, absolutely glorious, and I love it. I'm enjoying life. Right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.